Congress is still deadlocked tonight. The government shutdown will now stretch into its second weekend. Meanwhile, the White House started mass firings today. Well over 4,000 federal employees may lose their jobs from the Departments of Education, Health, Treasury, Homeland Security, and EPA. Our Carl Willis is taking a closer look at some who went from expecting late paychecks to now no paychecks at all.
With a post on social media stating the rifts or reductions in force have begun, the White House confirming that firings are underway. 7 News speaking with John Haddon, who represents active and retired federal employees.
Morale is bad. This makes it worse. I think, certain agencies have been targeted more acutely than others.
President Trump not denying that Friday. When asked just how many layoffs he's authorized, he said, quote, "It will be a lot."
And it will be Democrat-oriented because we figure, they started this thing, so they should be Democrat-oriented. It'll be a lot, and we'll announce the numbers over the next couple of days.
In a legal filing Friday, an official for the American Federation of Government Employees said the Treasury Department is set to lay off 1,300 employees. A Department of Health and Human Services spokesperson did not say just how many employees may be fired, but employees that we talked to leaving the HHS building on Friday describe a tense situation with unclear communication and longtime coworkers who have opted to retire in the wake of this shutdown.
We don't have the best advice to federal workers right now. Some of these actions will be challenged in court, particularly this one. But you need to talk to your members of Congress and ensure that in any legislation that reopens the government, that it reverses these reductions in force.
Senate Republicans putting the responsibility of making any progress in ending the shutdown on Democrats.
I think this is going to happen organically with enough reasonable Senate Democrats who care enough about doing the right thing for their country and not what's in the best interests of their left-wing political base to come forward and help us find a solution.
Democratic Senators Mark Warner and Tim Kaine releasing a joint statement writing, "Instead of keeping health premiums affordable, the Trump administration is using America's public servants as pawns to advance policies that harm working families."
Not all the dust has settled on this yet, but certainly it seems like it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Carl Willis, 7 News.
New tonight, Maryland Governor Wes Moore responding to today's layoffs, saying in part this decision by the White House to use Trump's shutdown as an excuse to fire people from their jobs is wrong, and we condemn it in the strongest possible terms. Our citizens' lives and livelihoods are being pushed even further into jeopardy as Maryland continues to lose additional jobs. Our economy will suffer more. With no deal to end the shutdown on the horizon, the National Zoo and the Smithsonian Museums will temporarily close this weekend. The Zoo and Museum said their current funding is a holdover from last fiscal year, and they'd have to close their doors Sunday if no deal is reached.